Cool. Yeah.
Please.
So welcome, guys. Hello, everyone. This is Chris from DoraHacks. I will be the host for this demo sessions. It's great to see you guys. Before we officially start the demo sessions, let me briefly introduce a bit background for the DAO Hackathon. So it's a hackathon that collectively co-hosted by the Filecoin Foundations, Orbit, and FilSwan. It's actually last year's DoraHacks has been supported Filecoin for their for their very first hackathon on our platform for the first time. So it's great to support Filecoin again and support the hacker projects that focus on the decentralized storage, decentralized cloud, etc. So yeah, great to see you guys here. So today's we are very happy to have 4 projects with us. They are the winners for DAO Hackathon. They are Storverse, who is the first prize of the community choice. CooperDB, which is the second prize of the MultiChain.Storage on Filecoin network by FilSwan. Second prize of the best use of IPFS Filecoin for file storage, Fanstop, and last but not least, first prize, best use of the IPFS Filecoin for file storage, and DataPocket. Yeah, so for all the audience, if you have any questions during the project demo sessions, please feel free to ask in our YouTube or Binance Lab chat room. We are very happy to deliver those questions to the presenting teams for you guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's welcome the first team to start, which is the Storverse team. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen first. Wait a moment. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Craig. Thank you, Chris and DoraHacks. Okay. So let me try. Okay. Can you see that?
Yep, we can see that.
Okay. So thank you, Grace, and thank you, DoraHacks. So it's my great honor to introduce you guys to Storverse, which is powered by Hydra Labs. And we're trying to ensure data ownership and strengthen data management in Web3. So let's take a quick look at the whole project. And Sound Network provides a decentralized storage protocol based on IPFS and Filecoin to increase the adoption of Web3 content storage and facilitate its ecosystem applications. And also, we built Storverse that is built on Sound Network and that is committed to creating a storage metaverse, including paid content, decentralized identifiers, and content social functioning. Okay, so this is some information about our team. So we are Hydra Labs and with the core development team in Sound Network, and we were established in Singapore in 2021 as a blockchain technology-focused R&D task force, teamed by industry pioneers, senior architects, and developers from both fintech and blockchain fields who are dedicated to the development and evolution of Web3 and decentralized storage networks. And now let's see several problems on Filecoin storage. Okay, first, data processing on Filecoin has long been challenged by its inefficient data transmission and high barrier to access data for applications and users. Second, all data stored on Filecoin is public with no privacy at all. Whereas, so everyone in the world has the right to privacy. And the third, data providers on Filecoin have limited rights on their own data. They cannot claim ownership or manage their content. At last, applications based on Filecoin have limited currently, for it's not easy to build on the network before Filecoin virtual machine launching. And so Sao worked out some solutions based on the above problems. First is application-oriented storage service for customization and integration, and cache ledger to accelerate content storage and retrieval, encryption to protect data privacy and ensure data ownership, and zero-knowledge proof and privacy-preserving computation to provide verifiable attestation and computation service without sensitive data exposure, and decentralized digital rights management to protect copyrighted content by decentralized key distribution system and data provenance technologies. And at last, data identifier to offer a unique decentralized identifier for users. Then that's features in Storverse. So we have built a decentralized storage platform as well as a content marketplace that supports public free content and paid content. Also, Storverse provides digital rights management on royalty fee for content owners. So what's next in Storverse? Based on the current features, we are planning to implement subsequent features as content collection, creation management, content discovery, and content socializing by sharing and commenting. So that is like a social network for content owners, collection creators, content users, and buyers to easily manage, share, or comment. And in addition, the future Storverse will support collaboration of heterogeneous workflow management systems. And so then it's about key technologies of Storverse. Okay, we actually have a video about the encryption and mechanism and decryption mechanism that is developed as on the network, uh, but but due to the limited time, I don't think that we have time to play the video. But you guys can try our network after. Yeah. So for paid content, we use encryption solution. So every sound node serves for storing, retrieval, and caching encryption, decryption, and analysis. So to ensure data privacy, Storverse applies a self-developed encryption and decryption mechanism to ensure data privacy and content monetization. And the next key technology is FilSwan MCS. So as we all know, I think that MCS is a solution developed by FilSwan. So this is a sentence from FilSwan that is to explain the function and features of MCS. So MultiChain.Storage is MCS is a smart contract-based cross-chain storage gateway that is integrated with Oracle technology. MCS enables users to pay for Filecoin storage with stable coins and other mainnet tokens while maintaining data security. So Storverse choose FilSwan MCS to store data onto IPFS and Filecoin. So Hedera Labs are developing Golang MCS SDK and will open source and contribute it to community. So once it's completed and ready. Okay, so then it's about our mission. As SAO Network is a decentralized storage infrastructure for Web3, so our goal is to provide a solid and comprehensive storage platform for Web3 applications and make it secure, easy, and intuitive for users to own and manage their data. So, and unless this is our link, you can try our link to or try our Storverse. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lexi and Leo for joining the demo session today. It's very impressive to see what you guys are doing right now. So I've seen that you guys have like a nodes plan. So I would love to know a bit more about that. If you don't mind, can you share like a bit more details about the nodes plan, etc.?
Sorry? About node plan? I'm sorry, what do you mean by node plan?
Like the key technology.
Key technology?
Technology
Like
one.
encryption and decryption?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so our core team has developed an innovative encryption and decryption mechanism. So that is one of the key technologies of Storverse. So as we have stated in our application, Storverse is a content market, or I should say, a platform for content owners and users. On Storverse, content owners can upload their content, and then the file will be split and dispatched to random sound nodes, which will catch and encrypt the file, and then share private keys with content owners. So only the content owners who have the private keys can access the data. And finally, sound nodes will store content to distributed Filecoin storage provider nodes. The other users, if they want to access the data, they can discover content on Storverse marketplace and pay for the content via smart contract. And so now sound nodes will validate the query ask request and decrypt the file fragments. Finally, users will receive the combined file. Yeah, and that is a whole complete process of encryption and decryption process of the file. Yeah.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, thank you very much, Lexi, for the detailed introduction and explanations. We can move to the next project today, which is the CooperDB. Hi, Elsa. Yeah, don't forget to unmute yourself.
Hi, thanks. Let me just quickly share my screen here. See the... Can you see my screen yet? Chris, can you see?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe wait 4 minutes.
Okay. And now?
Yeah, we can see it.
Cool.
Feel free to start.
My name is Issa, and I'm presenting CooperDB. Thank you very much to DoraHacks, to IPFS, Filecoin, and FilSwan for hosting this hackathon. So CooperDB is a relational database that is built on IPFS. So our goal is basically to provide an awesome developer experience in the way data is handled and managed within applications that are built. Okay, so why did we build CooperDB? All right, so relational databases are the most widely used databases at the moment, taking up 73% of the data storage market. However, within the Web3 space, we do not necessarily have a robust infrastructure at the moment. There are players that are coming into the market, like TableLand, that are providing on-chain storage, in tables in a relational way. However, most developers within the Web3 space, when building applications, make use of a lot of the Web2 technologies like Postgres and MySQL. So what we are building is a relational database framework, IPFS as the main storage layer, and FilSwan MultiChain.Storage for the payments and deal making of the data that is stored by developers. Okay, so just a quick overview of how the application or the framework would work. So we would allow for developers to integrate CooperDB into their applications. At the moment, it is locally hosted, so a developer would only be able to integrate it into their application. However, we are developing it to be open to the public as well. So we have built a parser engine, which uses our own subset of SQL. We call it CooperQL, that we use to parse and manage queries that are sent by the application. Once that data is sent through, as well as the query, that gets stored onto IPFS, which with each commit. So what happens is after every commit, the CID of that data is updated to reflect the most recent reflection of the most recent data. We are planning to add a subscription model to the database. This would most likely be for enterprise level clients that want to use CooperDB. So we will be using Chainlink keepers for the keepers, as well as a smart contract to handle subscriptions. Okay, so in terms of our roadmap, August this year, we came concept. Now, during this hackathon, we built the engine as well as a demo developer console. That is not live as yet. It is still being developed. Okay, so we are planning to release an alpha version during the month of November, so late Q4. In December, based on the feedback of that alpha release, we'll look into a beta and a full public release. We're looking at February in the new year. Okay, so in terms of future developments, the project in terms of the engine is almost complete. We just have to make a few changes to the way in which we parse the data. At the moment, the data that is stored is not encrypted. We haven't included an encryption model as yet, but nice to know that Storverse is working on encryption. So maybe we might have a chat with them to find out how we could encrypt the data that we store. So we also need to improve the developer UI console as suggested by the judges during the hackathon submission. And we also need to finalize the endpoints for the public release, and also adding additional stored procedures, because developers that are used to using Web2 database infrastructure like MySQL are able to have stored procedures. And at the moment, CooperDB is very flat, so you are able to store your data and retrieve it, but you're not able to really get robust functionality. So we're looking to add robust functionalities to CooperDB. And lastly, the ability for developers to visualize the data that is stored within the databases that they have created. Okay, so a little bit about the team. Myself and Mutupi, we are both software engineers coming out of South Africa. And yeah, thank you. I'm going to quickly run through a quick demo of CooperDB. So right off the bat, as I mentioned, this is still under development. So this is very rough in terms of the developer console. But as a flow, the developer would be able to log into their console, log in with MetaMask, and thereafter be able to interact with the databases. I've got two databases here which are already pre-populated. So we have your tables here, and you are able to view all the data with the structure of your tables here. You are able then to also query your database from the developer console. So if you wanted to, for example, get all the data from the database, let's see here, let's hope it runs. Let's select the table here, employee name. Right, so that is the data that is currently sitting within our database. The subscription section, as I mentioned, is future iteration, but that would most likely be completed later in the new year. Okay, so just to show you how exactly it works, I've written a script that is currently interacting with the locally deployed instance of CooperDB. So I'm just going to quickly run it here. Right, so basically what's happening at the moment is that we are interacting with IPFS via the MCS client that is being initialized. So if we had to go into this CID that has been returned to us, let's just run that again. Okay, so if we had to go into the CID here, I think my VPN is on. Created. As I'd mentioned, there's currently no encryption that has been added, and that will definitely have to be added at a later stage. So if we continue the script, I'm just going to run the script right till it ends, and then we'll see how the data looks. So each time we communicate with the database, it automatically updates the CID. So I'll continue that. Right, so I'm just manipulating some data. It's just a demo script. Okay, cool. So we can take a look here at the moment. Let's see there. We'll notice that the database has now been populated with all the data, and the store here is the last CID that was generated, the one prior to this. So if ever a developer wants to revert back to an older version of the database, they are able to also do so. So as mentioned, the project is still in development, but we are very satisfied with our progress thus far, and we will definitely continue building with IPFS and FilSwan. Thank you very much. And that was CooperDB.
Great. Yeah, thank you very much for this introductions, and it's great to see that you guys keep building and achieve all of the progress that so far. Yeah. So one question from me is that like, what is the future like goal or future roadmap for you guys? Like for CooperDBs, what kind of the projects do you guys want to build ultimately in the future? Yeah.
Okay, so what we'd like to do is to provide a better version of a decentralized relational database. So we're currently using databases like MySQL, which are already very robust. However, they're still built on top of Web2 infrastructure. So what we want to do is to replicate that, but in fact improve on the previous databases that were built to give developers the ability to store and manipulate data within relational databases.
Got it. Yeah. Cool. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the demo sessions. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And let's welcome the next project today, which is a Fanstop. Hi, Ankit.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for the opportunity. So I'm here to talk about Fanstop. Let's start with sharing my screen. Cool. Okay, nice. So yeah, so I'm going to talk about Fanstop. So Fanstop is actually a platform, decentralized platform for storage for for the creators. So the creators can share their content with their fans on a decentralized system. So first of all, let's understand what private content economy is. So there are content creators who want to create very high quality content, and then they only want some top fans to access these contents. So they will be providing direct monetization to them. So you can think of something like Patreon, but this is on IPFS and Web3. So what's the problem with the current solution? Like if you think about Patreon. So first of all, that the creators, they are dependent on centralized system. So let's say if it goes down, or let's say if they ban them, then they have to find some other solution. So yeah, first major pain point is that they are dependent on a few centralized system. Second one is high commission to store content. So these centralized system probably charge very high commissions, and they take a significant cut out of their earnings. And the third one is that it's not very sure that the content is encrypted, so they are very much prone to leaks, and we hear about leaks now and then. So these are the problems that Fanstop aims to solve using IPFS and encryption. So the solution in a nutshell looks like this, that the creator is able to store content on IPFS, and they are worried and they are not they should not be worrying about the leaks, because before they upload it on IPFS, it is strongly encrypted. So even if the encrypted files CID go public or it gets leaked, then it's of no use, because anyway it's encrypted, so you can't really see that. And the third part is that you can token gate the content. So here come the monetization angle. So let's say there are some of your top fans who are ready to buy your NFTs, and then those NFTs can only open access to the content. So this also brings in the direct monetization instead of going the indirect route, where either you are getting paid via some sponsorships or some brand sponsorships or some other stuff. So yeah, so let's jump onto the demo now. Okay, cool. So this is the demo video. So what you're seeing right now is the admin interface. So this is the interface. Of course, it's very crude as of now. So not much work on UI and UX was done. So it's like bare functionality as of now. So yeah, so this was the admin interface, and this will be the interface that will be given to the creator. So here, he can just upload his file. So yeah, there is some sort of username password going on. Yeah, then he chooses his file. Let's say this is the file that he wants to upload, and then he clicks on encrypt and upload. Now we are in the hood, I'm using chain safe to upload it to IPFS. And now after uploading, he can just you'll see that there is this encrypted cute kitty JPG that is there. So just to check if it is really encrypted or not, we will just download this, and if we are not able to see this, then it's good that it's encrypted. So when we open that file, then yeah, this is the view which now he is required to connect his wallet. So let's see first the negative flow where we try to connect with any random wallet, and let's see what happens. So here is the random user. He has not subscribed. He has not obtained the NFT of that particular creator. Yeah, so he's using some message signing going on. And now if he tries to view it, then he is welcomed with this error message that either he is disconnected or connected with a wallet that does not contain a Fanstop NFT. So yeah, he is not able to view it. Now let's go to the positive flow where we will be connecting with a wallet which has that correct NFT. So signing the message content. And actually talking about the future roadmap, so I see this product as as SaaS. So I'm thinking of SaaSifying it, so providing this to other creators based on subscription. So like we can onboard the content creators to come up, sign up with us, and then make use of decentralized yet strongly encrypted facility of their content. Mostly like I'm working on fixing more UI UX stuff because as of now it's very much crude. And yeah, that's it. Yes, over to you.
Yeah, cool. Thank you very much, Ankit, for the introductions. So I think like right now the creator economics is definitely a very big topic in crypto world. So a question from me is that like what is the revenue model for like Fanstop?
Yeah, so as told, like I'm thinking of making it as a SaaS product. So the revenue model will be subscription based. So yeah, the creators have to sign up for the platform, maybe some freemium just to begin with, and then we will be like I'm thinking of charging annually or monthly.
And like after the website finish the UX UI, will it be like the like all of the creators will use your platform, or like the creators can like use the technology based from your project, but they need to like use their own website or whatever?
So that could also be done. So what I guess you're talking about is productifying the thing. So maybe white labeling this. So that is also open. Like they can also host it on like their website. We can also work on some white labeling stuff like if they want.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, thank you very much, Inkit, for the introduction and presentation. Yeah. Let's welcome the last but not the least project today, which is the DataPocket. Hi, Ali.
Hi, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Great. Let me present my screen. Awesome. Are you guys able to see the slides?
Yep, we can see.
Okay, awesome. Well, first, I just want to thank you guys for this opportunity. It was a huge honor to be chosen for for the winner in my category. Let's talk about DataPocket. So DataPocket is encrypted, self-sovereign file storage. And let's first kind of start with what that actually means. There's a lot of buzzwords in there. Normally when I say encrypted, self-sovereign file storage to people, they have no idea what I'm talking about. Most people don't even know what self-sovereign actually means. So when I say encrypted self-sovereign file storage, what I mean is from end to end, you as the user are in full control of your data. So you directly control the keys to your data and how it's encrypted. You're able to not depend on a centralized source to store that data and do replication for that data. Essentially, I take the paradigm of not your keys, not your data. That's a little bit of a play on the crypto terminology of not your keys, not your crypto. I think the same thing should apply to your data as well. DataPocket offers a really easy onboarding experience to the Filecoin network. And my initial focus is on the Web3 community, privacy-focused users, journalists, distance, people who are extra concerned with their security that don't want to depend on a third party like Google Drive or Dropbox or entity that could possibly be coerced by government. And I'm really interested in taking traditional Web 2 experiences and kind of decentralizing them. I think that's kind of what I did here. I took kind of like that Dropbox model, and I brought it into the Web 3 world. So let's talk a little bit about how it works. The user selects a file to upload, and of course, we're going to do a demo after this, so you'll see it all come together. But user selects a file to upload. And on the client side, the user generates the AES 256 key. They use that key to encrypt the file. They provide their public key by their crypto wallet. The AES key is encrypted using elliptical curve encryption. The encrypted AES key is then placed into an envelope along with encrypted file content. And the envelope is then uploaded to the Filecoin network. And then you're able to retrieve that file, that envelope, and then decrypt using your private key, and then decrypt the actual contents of the file. So let's have a quick demo and see how it works. So this is DataPocket right here. You'll first be prompted to sign in using your wallet. Right now, we mainly support MetaMask, but we hope to kind of expand that out in the future. So as soon as you log in, you'll see an index of all your files. You'll be able to add a new file. And then you'll be prompted to provide your public key. And then immediately the file will be uploaded to the Filecoin network. All that encryption magic that we spoke about on the previous slide is going on in the back end. It's really important for the experience to be super simple, really easy, accessible for people. And then, of course, you're able to then get those files back. If you click on one of the files, you'll be requested to decrypt, and you can decrypt, and then you can view that file. So I think this is really just the beginning. I think I stumbled upon a really interesting paradigm, which is this self-sovereign ability to secure your own data in a really simple way by tying it to crypto wallets, because that's a primitive that everyone's kind of familiar with. Most people in this space have a crypto wallet. So if we can extend that out to interacting and securing your data, I think that's really powerful. So I want to be able to support more wallets. I want more basic features that you'd expect from an application like this, the ability to create folders, the ability to do file sharing. Obviously, you need the ability to delete as well. That's coming soon. I think the larger vision here is to have an easy to use API service that anyone can integrate into their decentralized application that allows them to gain access to this. And what that's going to do is it's going to empower application developers to, one, not have to worry about their users' data. Right now, a lot of app developers, especially decentralized app developers, are in kind of a gray area there because you're not really supposed to have so much PII on your user, but you need that information in order to create rich experiences. And what DataPocket eventually will allow you to do is to kind of offboard that into this trustless space. So you'll be able to just hit this API. The user will be able to interact with their data on a self-sovereign basis. And I think that'll be really powerful. So that's it. Very short, simple, and sweet. You can follow along the progress at datapocket.xyz. You can also reach out to me on Twitter or send me an email if you have any questions. I just want to say thank you again for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Ali, for the project demo sessions. It's definitely a very straightforward presentation, the decentralized Dropbox model. And so why don't you better introduce about yourself? We'd love to know a bit more about it, like your background, your previous experience in crypto, etc. Yeah.
Sure. So I've been in the crypto space since 2017. I ran my own company called Ellipsis Technologies. We were focused on blockchain development as a consultancy. We worked on countless projects for startups in the space. We worked with Fortune 500 companies like Thomson Reuters and IBM. So I got a lot of experience there building product. And eventually I decided to close that company because consulting is kind of soul-sucking. Creating product and releasing that to the world is really what my calling is. And I hope DataPocket can be kind of a way that I can do that.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, thank you very much, Ali. We'll definitely follow on the DataPocket progress. Yeah. Cool. So I guess that's it for today. Thank you everyone for joining us today. It's definitely a pleasure to meet you guys. Thanks for your contributing your time and efforts on this demo sessions and also your presentations. You guys all did a great job. Congratulations again on winning the DAO Hackathon again. And also, I believe this sessions is super helpful for us and also audience to better understand your project vision and plans in the futures. So I believe for audio audience, if you have any questions for any of the presenting teams today, please feel free to try out their products, join their community, or just engage with their presenters. I believe they are more than happy to answer your questions and know you guys virtually. So. So we have a series of the events like today's in the futures. So if you haven't followed us on YouTube or Binance Labs, please make sure you do that so you won't miss out any of the events like today's. And also, as you can see on the screen, this is our Twitter, Telegram, Discord. Please feel free to join us. And we have a group of very passionate developers, voters, communities. So yeah, feel free to join us and hang out with us. We are very happy to see you guys there. Great. So I guess see you guys soon. Yeah. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.